It is the 9th of January 2013, Wednesday. We're doing pauses right below the knee, an exercise that has a pretty good place in our training program. We actually had a really good day today, really good. Caleb Whitby, Tom Sroka, Travis Cooper, Mike Zella all hit new PRs. Mike hit 4 of them, hit 1 on snatch and 3 on clean and jerk. So you can never complain about a day that goes like that. I hate to say it, but Tom's been snatching pretty good since he shaved his beard off. It hurts to admit that. This is not Travis's best exercise. He has some flexibility issues that really make it difficult for him to get his back really fully extended and tight at the bottom of the snatch, or hold it tight below the knee. And so this really puts him at a disadvantaged position. We've been working on that. We've been working on that with pulls off a low box and really trying to start with a better back arch than he normally starts with. And it's nice to see it paying off here. He had 5 kilo PR. That's a huge jump in an exercise in one day. There's 130, and you see him obviously looking pretty dang good with it. 25 for Chris Goot. His max is 130. He attempted 31 today, but couldn't quite make it. Here's Travis with a PR. Doesn't really look like a PR, does it? Bar dropped quite a bit. Great lift. You see Tom make 135 there. But I'm going to show you a slow-mo of that lift, and I want you to look as the bar comes from his knee. There he's pausing right here, starts to move. You can see as he moves, look at his hips go forward, and he goes to the forward on his foot, making him jump forward. You can see the bar's actually too far back for where he ends up. And he ends up having to take a step back with it to keep from losing his balance as he stands up. But I think that's a good example. It's a made lift, but it's still a great example of what can happen when you allow your hips to move forward as you reposition for the second pull. It's really a textbook example of what that causes. Here's Jess with a miss here. And we're going to do a slow motion of this one too. Jess stays over the bar a long, long way. You see she looks really good there. She's pushing her knees back. And then as she pauses here, as she starts to move it again, she does the same thing without a pause. She's actually going over the bar further as she bends her arms a little bit and pulls the bar into the hip. And what Jess needs to do is start pulling her shoulders back sooner, because that extreme position she's going to is making her, you could see her bang the bar way out in front of her, have a real loopy bar path. And that's something we're working on every practice. And she's making some progress on it. She's definitely making some progress. And this is a PR for Tom. You see again, he goes forward as he repositions for the second pull, but he makes the lift. There you have a miss at a PR there. And I want you to look at what happens to Chris. He's in good position as he comes up. Look at him go hips forward up to the toes real soon. And you know, he was slow under the bar on that one, quite slow under the bar. But he did not get a second pull because he swung his hips forward, went up to his toes, didn't really have a strong second pull, and didn't shoot under the bar like he normally does. And all 3 of those are really, examples of putting the bar forward. Jess has a little different reason for doing it than the other 2, but difficult to make lifts when you put the bar forward like that. There's John with 142. I think you just saw Caleb Whitby a second ago with 141. You saw Travis with 140. After everybody did the pauses below the knee, we went to just one double with a regular snatch like you just saw James do, and then some eccentric pulls where the guys try to take a 10-second count on the way down. And you see Caleb do this. The object is to bend out over the bar until the bar goes below the knee, and then bend the knees and lower the hips as you bring it to the floor. Caleb does a pretty dang good job of that. That is more difficult than it looks. We don't do these very often. And when we do them, we usually just do 3 singles. And for all the trouble that these videos are, all the time it takes to do them, I'm allowed a little advertising. There's our new Econ squat stand. And $249 with free shipping. As the advertisement said, if Tom Soroka can squat in it, you probably can too. It's a heck of a good buy for $249 in free shipping. And here's Mike doing another PR. This is 142. His previous PR was 141. He's not going to be done there. He'll make several more. Caleb with 184, which would be a PR.
Come on, head through, head through, head through.
So it would be PR if he held the jerk. It is a PR clean with a pause, though. I think this is 140 for Chris. I believe this is 150. And I showed that one slow motion where Chris missed it with kind of a poor positioning on the pull, but that's really not normal for him. Chris usually has a really good rhythm, really good position on the pull, and a very nice catch both in the snatch and the clean. Very good rhythm on his lifts normally. Here's another 184 clean by Caleb. You're going to see him push this forward, just push his head backwards.
Don't mess it up now, Mike. Come on now, head through.
This is 145, I think. He's going to actually come back and make 47 and 50 on that. I'm not quite sure why he missed that jerk. I think Travis is going for a PR double on the power clean here. And you can see this second one. He catches it very, very high. Just can't quite stop it. That's just called tired legs there. Nice pull, though. There's 147. Pretty nice lift.
Come on now, head through.
He pushes his head behind the bar too on that jerk, but manages to save it. I love that. He was so excited after that, he just had to jump around a little bit. You know training's going good when you got to hop up and down a few times after your lift. And this is 150. That gave us the perfect storm there, all in one training session. He hopped up and down. He gave us the Superman, or the double biceps pose, and then he pounded his chest. So that's a good training session when you get all 3 of those things in, all in the same session. And there is 180, I think, 175 or 180 by John. I couldn't really see the weights. Might have been 175. Chris here doing a double. He's done with his pauses for the day. So he's hitting a lighter double. I believe it's 130. Yeah, that last one was 175. This is 180. And here's the same exercise we did on the snatch. It's just a slow eccentric on a clean pull.
On lower the hips. Lower
Mike
the
is
hips,
incredibly
Mike.
strong at
There you
these.
go.
That's 160. This is 165. I think Mike does 170 for his last rep. And 170 on a 10-second eccentric, which is what we were aiming for a 69 kilo lifter. That's strong. That's pretty dang strong. I think John did 180, if I'm not mistaken. And we squatted in the morning. Did front squats in the morning today. Front squats, snatches, clean and jerks, and then this was the afternoon workout. Came back and did snatches, snatch pulls, clean and jerks with a pause, of course, and then clean pulls. And a lot of work, an awful lot of work. I think everybody was a little sore and tired afterwards, but very productive day. Lots of PRs, lots of good work, and I think overall the team's definitely getting stronger.